They say marijuana is never a gateway drug, but that's not true. It started to become more, okay, now marijuana is not numbing me more enough, you know, and I need to take 5, 6 other things to make me numb. The pain I was trying to get rid of was with my twin sister, because I didn't believe my sister at first when she told me, and I was like, you're gonna have to give me more proof than that, you know. I know you telling me sis and stuff like that, but I need to know, like, if this is really going down, like, this is too much. So, you know, we was about to do our chores, and my sister was behind me, and I was in front of her going down the stairs, and my sister wasn't behind me no more. And my heart started pounding because I'm like, okay, my sister's not behind me. What's going on? So from where my sister do her chores at the dishwasher, I stepped over there, then I ran back to where the stairs were, and I creeped around the corner. All I had that was in my mind was that, wow, my sister was right, my sister was right, my sister was right, my sister was right. So I can't really remember that night, but I remember that first morning, waking up, going to school. My sister was just tearing up in class. The teacher wanted to know why she was tearing up, and I probably knew that she wasn't going to say anything, and I just been a big brother and said something. My teacher pulled me to the side, and I knew my life was going to change after that. So I started just smoking weed and smoking with her actually as well. It's almost 10 years go by without ever being sober. So I never even knew what a sober me was like, you know. I never knew how I would have been sober. The month that my mom passed away, I went out to the club and I got shot in my leg. It was I heard about 12 rounds of gunshots. And out of them 12 rounds, I noticed that I got shot, and they were still shooting. Knowing that I got shot and made it, I knew that I was here for a better purpose. My brother had a good relationship with Mr. Thud, and so me and my brother were just talking and stating how we were gonna get out of this rut that we was in. So he was like, I got somebody who I could call. I was like, okay. So he explained to me about Timothy Hill, but I really didn't get it. So it was more like, you have to be there to understand. Actually, when we got to Timothy Hill, Thud was leaving and we was pulling in, but we crossed paths. But I never knew who Thud was, but I told my brother, yo, Thud is leaving, Thud is leaving. And my brother was like, you never even seen Thud. How you knew that was Thud? I was like, I just felt it. I just thought it could have been him. The Timothy way of the rules being here and the programs, the way it's set up, you know, it works. And it's so like clean, you know. It's like this the clean version. I can't even tell you how good Timothy Hill, because it sounded like out of a movie. Until I got to Timothy Hill, that's when all my weed smoking problem just left, you know. I always heard, you know, yo, you need to start smoking weed, get your life together, start smoking weed, get your life together. Oh, the reason why you didn't get that job because you keep smoking weed. So I knew weed was my biggest problem, you know. So I told God, I made a proposition with God. I was like, if I start smoking weed, God, you promised that you got my back and help me, you know. And that's what he started doing. He just, you know, I could take a drug test right now and just pass because I'm clean. I could get any job now that I always wanted back then now because I'm clean. You know, that was the only thing that was holding me back majority of my life. It numbed my pain, but it was hurting me financially and, you know, and my loved ones. Mr. Thud, he's a good motivator, you know. Thud is just so cool, man. When I see Thud, I feel like, you know, this the person, this is who my dad could really have been like, you know.
Break dance.
Yes, God bless.
Yeah. Perfect. Love you, man.